There's just a huge void and there's nothing to fill it. Nothing at all.
The driver had been drinking and just smashed his car into the back of Michelle's car, and she died of head injuries.
Oh, she was lovely. She was full of energy, full of enthusiasm. Even if I could just hold her hand for 5 minutes, or tell her again how much I love her, or just touch her hair, I would give the world for that.
My name's Mark Brandon Reid. A lot of people call me Chopper. Years ago, I used to be a hitman. I know most of you out there may hate my guts. I'm not a very popular person, but you drink and you drive. You go on down the road, you kill a little kid, an old lady, an old person, some young mother pushing a pram across the road, and you go skittle, you wipe them all up. You still hate me? Yeah, you still hate me, but you're no different than I am. You're the same as me. You're a murderer and a maggot just the same as I am.
What are you drinking? Same again?
Yeah.
No, not for me.
What?
I'm driving.
We won't get pulled. Not on a Sunday.
Get me a half.
Half is what girls drink.
What's the problem here?
I've got to get down my mum's for dinner.
Oh, his mum's for dinner.
Mummy's boy. Come on, Dave. Just one more.
All right, then, get me a pint.
Come on, Dave. Just one more.
A lot of you people might be very upset that I'm doing this commercial, but I'm advertising something now I know a great deal about, and that's killing. I've shot people, I've baseball batted them to death, I've iron barred them to death, I've stabbed them to death, I've set fire to them. If you get into a car and you've been drinking too much, you kill somebody, then you're no different than me. That's all it is. You're a murdering maggot.
Shall I tell you about my life? Say I'm a man of the world. I've flown across every time, and I've seen lots of pretty girls. I guess I've got everything I need. I wouldn't ask for more, and there's no one I'd rather be.
Never ever drink and drive. Could you live with the shame? From DOE.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Is she going to be all right? Look, make her be all right.
Calm down, sir.
You the driver of the vehicle, sir?
No pulse, no response. Patient's still in the
Have you been drinking, sir?
Charging up.
Just a quick one.
Clear.
I thought I'd be okay.
Stand clear. Charging up. Stand
She's
clear.
going to be all right. They're doing the best they can, sir.
Still no pulse. Still no response. Pupil's not reacting. Still nothing. The patient is now asystolic.
I didn't mean it.
When I was in prison, I got slashed in the face. My ears cut off. I had a claw hammer put from my brain just here. Cutthroat razors. Here, here. 8.5-inch butcher's knife there. Ice pick up the back there. If you drink and you drive and you're unfortunate enough to hit somebody, you want to pray to God you don't ever go to prison.
Loneliness, emptiness, painful. Doesn't seem any way out. The younger two children don't understand why I'm in here. They keep saying, apologise and they let you come home. They don't quite realise what I've done. The old lady that I crashed into, she died. And her face comes back every time I sort of close my eyes. I find myself going back in the dream to try and say the things I wanted to say, but it never happens. I sort of wish I could have said something in the hospital. But it's just nothing I could have said, not to make it any better. Because nothing would have made it better.
How can she forget about it? She can't even sleep. She heard a kid at school say you were a murderer. I don't know what to tell her. How am I supposed to explain that you killed a little boy? I won't ever understand why you had to drive. Not everything's screwed up, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Look at me!
There was no intent. It was never meant to happen. But, yes, I killed somebody. I was driving home in the morning when I thought I was okay, but obviously I wasn't. I've left a husband and children without a mother and a wife, and I've got to live with that for the rest of my life. Very vivid nightmares. More realistic than anything I can actually remember. I'm just very sorry for my victims. The husband and the children and her family.
Is he coming up?
Yes.
My name is Jacqueline Saborido. This is a picture of me before I was hit by a drunk driver. Before the car caught fire. Before 2 of my friends died. Before I needed more than 40 operations. This is me when my life was just like anyone else in college. This is me after being hit by a drunk driver.
the new lad got the first one out the front seat. He'd never seen anything like it. Had to leave the body on the side of the road. I covered it with my tunic. Took what, 2 hours to get out of it? Pretty girl. Looked a bit like my sister. And then we found the baby. But no what bothers me. Bloke in their car kept saying it wasn't his fault, but he'd been drinking, hadn't he? I don't know how he'll ever live with himself.
You don't go out to kill anybody. Never go out with the intention of and say to yourself, oh, today I'm going to run down a pedestrian. A few beers with the friends. Bang. Seeing the head come through the windscreen again. Vividly, like it's there today now. And the fact that I am the cause of it, I can't take that back. But it doesn't change the fact I've become a killer.
But really, I should have cleaned up the grease over there. And they should never put the deep fryer so close.
Somebody help me!
Sorry. You could have had that. But no. But